Would you like to know how to create this makeup look? Hi, my name is Erica. Let me take you on that journey with me.
Ew. Anyways, welcome back to my surprisingly regular uploads. Today I'm going to be taking you through this Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out collection inspired makeup look. I've been eyeing this look for a while and I've never gotten around doing it for whatever reason, so I just thought we might do it together here on my channel, if you don't mind, since I didn't know what to do for this week. So if you'd like to know how to create this look, just keep on watching. So the reason why I wanted to have one eye done and then film the other one for you is because I feel like it's just so much easier to follow a tutorial where you can already see one eye and you see where you're going as you're obviously doing the other one. And also it's easier for me because I've never done this look before, and you know, I can just get the technical stuff out of the way and then just really show you how it's done. Okay. The first thing that I'm going to be using is P. Louise Base Shade 2. I just like to apply mine with a sponge. I just find this the quickest, it's easiest to blend. Sometimes when I'm doing a different eyeshadow looks I would apply it differently, but for this I'm kind of just laying it down with a sponge. I'm taking my Make It Fearless Colourpop palette and I'm dipping just into this warm brown shade up here. And for this I am using my NYX Professional Makeup number 15 brush, and I am just going to press this into my crease. Boom, 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 boom. As I reach the outer corner of my eye, I like to take it a little bit higher just because I want that. Now I like to blend out the edges a tiny little bit with the same brush with no additional product. Now when you're doing this look on yourself, obviously go ahead and do both eyes at the same time. I just felt like it's going to be easier for the tutorial as I explained earlier. And now I'm taking my little blending brush from Morphe M507. I'm going to blend it out with this Dusty Rose shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. This is the little one. You don't have to, you can just blend this out with the tiny little blending brush with no product on it, and it's gonna look good anyways. As I'm coming to the outer corner of my eyelid, I am kind of just winging this to get this kind of shape, to kind of just get that lifted effect. Okay, now that I'm happy with how that's blended, we're going to cut the crease to this kind of shape. And for that I'm going to be using the P. Louise and Mama Mitchell collab, and this is the Acid Rain paint in blank canvas, and I'm also using a P. Louise concealer brush. Any flat concealer brush will do. I like the P. Louise ones best for cutting crease just because they can go really thin. So it's really precise when you're actually stamping down the product. So I just kind of take out the product with the brush like this, and then I'm putting on the back of my hand and I'm coating the brush from each side like this, so then it's nice and flat and ready to cut my crease. See how nicely that's cutting the crease? I love this product for cutting crease. It's super pigmented, it's really thick, it's much thicker than the original P. Louise base, but that's exactly what you want for cutting your crease because it's just gonna give you that blank canvas. This is still just one dip into the cosmetic paint. Look how much of my eye did it cover. You really need just a little bit of the product. Now the real mission is to get these two even. So I think I'm done cutting. I moved it a little bit higher just because we will be laying down the white eyeliner on the base that we cut, not on the dark eyeshadow. So I cut it a little bit higher than I would normally just so there's space for the eyeliner. This blank canvas paint usually dries down, but just to be really safe, I'm just going to take a translucent powder and run it over the cut crease, just so we're 100% sure this is not going to crease on us. For the white eyeliner, there are two products that I used. I started off using the Colourpop liquid liner in the shade Graceland, and this is a white pen eyeliner. Initially I only wanted to use this, but because it wasn't pigmented enough, the white wasn't as stark white as I wanted to be, I ended up going with a different product, which I will show you later. I still wanted to show you this eyeliner in case you either had it or you were looking for a cheaper option of a white eyeliner. This one is still great, it's just not as opaque as I wanted it to be for this look. So here is a quick example of what a Colourpop liner looks like. It's still nice, I think it still looks nice, but as you can see on this eye, it's much more bright white, and I prefer that, so I'm going to show you the other product that I use. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Electric Cake Liners. There's 3 different colors, but I'm going to be using this white one. This is a water activated eyeliner, so you need a tiny little pot with water, and you're kind of just like with watercolors, you're going to dip your brush in the water and activate the eyeliner, and then you can paint it on. So I'm using this really tiny brush from Sheen Cosmetics, and this is the brush 0, and I'm just going to go over what I did right here. So I feel like that is much better. I'm now going to draw the bottom, or at least part of the bottom white liner. Like this, and this is serving me as a guideline to lay down the black eyeliner. For that I'm going to be using another Colourpop liquid liner, this time in a shade Numero Uno. As you can hopefully see on this side, I didn't exactly connect the black liner to the white one. It connects only halfway maybe, and then the tip kind of goes a little bit more straight than the white one does, so we're going to try and replicate that as close as possible on the other side. My hands are extra shaky today. Great. This eyeliner obviously needs some shaping and cleaning up, but I'm going to go ahead and do the inner corner, and then we're just going to shape this into something normal. So that's done, and I also cleaned up the tail a little bit so it's not as wonky as it was before, and hopefully matches the other eye quite well. So now I can actually finish off the white eyeliner and run it all the way on top of the black one. Oh, hell no! So as you can see, I immediately went too thick. That's no problem because it's just black underneath, and I can just easily go over it again with the black eyeliner and again make it a little bit more crisp and sharp. Okay, so now that the top lip is somewhat done, I'm going to now smoke out the bottom lash line. I'm taking my Too Faced Killer liner, and this is in the shade black, and I'm going to apply this to my top and bottom waterline. Well, I'm going to take the NYX brush I was using earlier, and I'm going to blend this stuff out. I'm taking the brown shadow from the Colourpop palette we used earlier, and I'm going to blend it out with that. We're going to finish off the inner corner of the liner. So all that's left is mascara and lashes, and this eye look is done. So for my lashes today, I'm going to be using these Ardell Extension FX. They're quite chunky and wispy on the end, just how I like my lashes. Okie dokie, we're gonna do lips now, and for that I'm going to be using the Colourpop Lippy Sticks. This is in the shade Pitch. And now I'm taking another Colourpop Lippy Stick, this time in the shade Like Magic. And this is a lighter brown, lighter nude. And I'm going to just pop that in the center of my lips and create a little ombre.
Okay, I'm done.
I keep staring at myself in the viewfinder and in the mirror, which is a good sign because that means I really like my makeup today. I love the white eyeliner. It's like neutral but bold at the same time and graphic, which I always like. If you'd like to follow me on all of my other social media, my Instagram is ray.lilith. My Twitter and TikTok are ray_Lilith. I upload new videos every Sunday, so if you'd like to see more content from me, you can subscribe. Otherwise, you can catch me on any of my other social media throughout the week. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye!